Yes, people, we are back. Hopefully you can actually hear me right now. I'm outside. Not really sure how well this mic is working, but you can see we're heading in the car. We are going to go and try out Rep Gym today. I was determined to not start this video in the car, so we're going to go for a wee bit more of like a vlog style here. Got the camera out. But yeah, we have just wrapped up getting some steps, got a coffee, done some client work, and the coffee was actually that good that we had to grab some. So I'll show you that in the car. We'll head to the gym and we're in for legs today. Right, so now we are in the car. So still pretty much starting the video in the car, but this is spit it out. But this is the coffee that we grabbed. I don't even know if you can see that. But a place called Mr. Honestly, I do not know how you pronounce that. I'm gonna say either Mr. Ewan. I think it's probably Ewan. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that. But it is caramel, dark chocolate, blueberry muffin and walnut with a sweet aftertaste. And the coffee that I had in their store, in their shop, was beautiful, wee cortado, so I had to grab some so we can have it when we're home. Run you through a new leg session. They've actually changed the leg sessions, so we'll run you through that. I'm going to go in and assess whether it's going to be better for quads or if it's going to be better for my hamstring focus session, because we're now training legs twice a week. Because I need to bring them up. I need to improve my legs. So we'll get in for that. Yes, people, so we have arrived and we have signed up for a complimentary day pass, which is a pleasant surprise. Through in Edinburgh, and the Edinburgh gym scene is pretty horrendous, to be honest. There's like one decent gym and then they don't offer day passes, and then you come somewhere like this, which is like a half an hour drive, and then they've got a complimentary day pass, if I can actually get that out. It's just very, very nice. Very, very nice. So get in, train legs, let's go. People, so we are here, maybe following my quad focus session, which we usually program at Future, but we're obviously not at Future. So it's going to be leg extensions, because we'll have an adductor in here, I don't think, so obviously going to need to skip them. Leg extensions, I'm going to move on to leg press, which would usually be the hip press at Future. Then we're going to move into hack squat after that, hamstring curls, calves to finish off, and then we might chuck in something else since we're missing the adductor work. Might do an extra set somewhere just to replace some missing volume, but we'll dive into it. I've already done a set on the leg extension. Feels alright, feels like it should be able to get a little bit more range of motion, but yeah, it felt not bad. So let's dive into leg press, move on to hack squat, get the session done. Tell you what, man, you're never going to stack it in with those plates. They're so sleek and so thin. Never going to run into the issue of having not enough space to load it up, but 2 sets here. Heavy sort of 6 to 9, then we'll go to a back off 12 to 15. Right, so the goal here, and pretty much across every single exercise that you should be doing, is trying to make rep 1 and your last rep look the exact same. So you'll notice when I'm doing this, the pause is consistent, range of motion is consistent, tempo is consistent. Just because it's burning more, I'm struggling more, doesn't mean that I'm trying to rush through the set. I'm trying to make the set as long as I can. I'm trying to make the set as hard as possible. So when you're going into pretty much any exercise, any set, always try and make rep 1 and the last rep look identical, and you'll be sweet. Right, hamstring curl up next. Main couple of things you want to look for here is that your knee is in line with the axis of rotation. That's going to limit the amount of strain going to the knees. And then you also want to make sure that you're not massively overextending your lower back. So a lot of people will try and ram this pad down, their chest will rise up again to this position. Cue here I would think about is just really try to focus on contracting the hammies. Don't focus on just slamming this pad down. You want to focus on contracting. These machines will be designed in order to let you smoothly contract the hammies as long as you're not rushing it and taking a piss. So really just focus on the quality of your reps here. Don't rush things. So in order to minimize that lower back extension, I don't push off here. I just slightly pull myself in, make sure that back stays in contact, and then we're just keeping everything smooth. Toes pointed up, smooth contraction. Right, so I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking this looks very similar to the leg day that was in the last video. Now, how I plan on actually growing my legs is having this session, which I said is a little bit more quad focused, but adding in a second leg day. So previously I was on one leg day per week, and they were seeing slight progress, but I wasn't prioritizing my legs. Now, moving into actually prioritizing my legs, we're going to be having 2 leg days. So one a little bit more quad focused, one a little bit more hamstring and glute focused. Then more importantly, a little bit more rest over the week. So if you're training legs, it's obviously way more fatiguing, which means you're going to need a little bit more rest. So more leg sessions paired with more rest, so better recovery, is going to equal better and more growth, as long as we're obviously training effectively, getting stronger, and all that jazz. So we're not changing this leg session too much, then we're adding in that hamstring glute focus, which I'll run you through in the next video, or at least in a video coming soon. We'll run into that session as well so that you can see that. So that is going to be the formula to me growing my legs through this next improvement phase.